So to construct a security information page like this, so that we can drill through from another report and get to the details regarding each security, well, let's construct it from scratch. Okay, so I want to start a new page, and I'm going to replicate what we just did for that security information page. So first of all, we need a multi-row card. Okay, in this card, I will have all the basic information regarding the security's name, the ticker symbol, the exchange, the founding date, things like that. So I will define the fields here. I will have, of course, under my daily data set, I will have the security here. Okay, I will have the symbol dropped here. All right, I will have, well, there's another data set called general. Okay, you'll find more information like the exchange. I'm going to drop it here, exchange. The founded year, it's going to be here. The industry is going to be here. The sector is going to be here. Sector is just kind of a broader concept of industry. So here I have basically, if I expand this larger, you will see I have the basic information for each different securities. 3M, A.O. Smith, Abbott. Okay, and I want to actually just show one row, and that's going to be fine. Okay, so next thing I'm going to introduce a map which shows the headquarters location. So I'm going to click outside the existing view, and I'm going to click on the map view. So now I will have a map defined about here, and for this map I'm going to define the location. It's going to be, again, I'm going to use the daily data set. It's going to be the security. I'm sorry, not the security. It's going to be the headquarters location. Okay, that will define a particular point on the map. See now, those blue dots are basically the headquarters location for different securities. Okay, and I will also need to define a legend so that different securities will have different dots. Instead of here, we just have blue dots. We don't know. There's no distinction, right? All blue. Legend will let you kind of distinguish across different securities. So I drop security here as a legend. Now you see different security will have different dots and different colored dots, and they're again shown on this map. So this is gonna be my map. You don't need to worry about all the security shown here, okay? Because we're just constructing the basic security information page, okay? Later on, if a particular security is being chosen from another report, and you use the drill through to show information for that particular security, then it's act like a filter, and once you are directed to this information page, only information for that particular security is going to be shown on this page. Okay, so next we're going to introduce the closing price chart. So I'm going to use a line chart. I'm going to move it here. Okay, and it's gonna be for x-axis. I will have the trading date. I will give another name. I will rename for this view by right-clicking it, and I will give a space. So that's kind of a correct kind of phrase. Y-axis, I'm going to have the closing price, which is this data field. I'm going to drop it here, and I would just call it close, but it's for now it's summing up all the closing price across all the securities. Okay. However, I do not really want to do that because I'm going to use this particularly for drill through. So when I drill through, I'm going to just focus on one single security. So the sum of the closing it's gonna be fine for a single security, but it looks strange here because it's summing up all the securities for now. Okay, but anyway, I'm going to choose, instead of a sum, I'm going to choose the median. Okay, that doesn't really matter if we're talking just about one security, okay? Because the median of one observation is just observation itself, okay? But anyways, you have to choose one of those aggregation functions here, because Power BI assume you have many securities in this report, okay? Before you actually focus on one particular security through that drill through operation, Power BI is going to assume you have many securities being reported on this page. So what's the best way you want to summarize them? You got to choose. So here I basically choose the median, okay? But as I said, again, once one single security is chosen, then this really doesn't matter, okay? Then last thing is the legend. I still want to have some legend because I want to have different colors for different security. So I'm going to use the security as a legend. So I'm going to drop security here. See, now you have different color, right? Representing different security. The next thing I want to have is to rename this. So instead of median of close, I'll just call it closing price. Okay. All right. Next thing, I'm going to again click outside the existing views and introduce another view, which is a column chart, in which I'm going to show the trading volume each day. So for this chart, again, x-axis is going to be the trading date. And again, I'm going to rename it and have a space in between the two words. And for the y-axis, I'm going to have the volume, which is here. And I drop the volume as the y-axis. Again, you need to choose the aggregation function, assuming you are showing all the securities. Well, how to aggregate them? I'm going to choose again the median. So, and eventually once one security is being chosen, then it really doesn't matter. The median of that security is going to be itself. Okay. Again, I'm going to use security as a legend, so different security will be shown in different colors. All right. So that's all the things I have for this information page, and I'm going to rename this information page. Actually, yes, let me rename this chart first. Rename the y-axis here to be just volume, okay, or trading volume to be more specific. All right, and I'm going to rename this report page, call it stock info. Okay, just to kind of distinguish it from this pre-existing report called security info. So I just call it stock info. All right. So now I can delete this existing one. Okay, I'm going to use this one newly constructed stock info as our reference page, which a drill through will direct us to. All right. So now let's see how it works in real time. So let's go to, for example, return map here. And there's many different firms. If you want to go to First Soda, hover over the First Soda and right click. Well, you didn't see that drill through thing yet, right? Well, here's the thing. You need to set up the drill through first. Okay. This report stock information is showing the stock information, but you need to let Power BI know, okay, this page work as a reference when you try to drill through to this page. So which data field determines the drill through operation? Okay, here we want to show the security information. So the data field that determines the drill through operation is going to be the security data field. Okay, so here under the drill through here, you see here, you need to add a drill through field. So in this case, I'm going to drop security under here. So once you drop it here, well, there's other kind of fine tuning here you don't need to worry about. Okay, once you have securities here, then you're allowed to drill through when you click on a security in another report. Okay, when you right click on a security from another report, there will be a drill through button allowed, and you are going to be directed to this security information page, and you will see the detailed information of that particular security you clicked. All right, so that's a key to kind of link this security information page with other report pages so that you can do the drill through operation. So now let's do the exercise. Let's go to the return map. Now let's go to the first soda and right click it. See, now the drill through appears, and you are allowed to go to the stock information page once you do this drill through. Okay, click on this. Bingo, we're here in this report page, and we're seeing the security first solar being located in this location. I'm not sure where it is, so let me shrink, let me zoom out. Okay, somewhere in Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona. Okay, so, and we also have First Solar's daily closing price and First Solar's daily trading volume. Okay, and here on this report card we have all the basics about the First Solar. Okay, you see there's a button, there's a kind of arrow to the left. That's how you can go back to the original page, okay, you were looking at. Okay, so because of this, I need to rearrange my viewers a little bit so that that button will not be interfered. All right, I'm going to move this report card a little bit lower. Okay. All right, so now, okay, we saw the first solar information. How about we go back to the original report? So you now need to click on this, but remember you need to press Control and click. Well, now you're directed back to this report page. Okay, and if you want to say go to this report, and there's another company you are interested, say Airbnb. All right, right click, drill through stock info. Well, now we're at this page talking about Airbnb now. Okay, and here's the location. Again, you want to zoom out to see where exactly it is located. Okay, San Francisco, and here's the daily trading price. Here's daily trading volume. Okay, that's what we call a drill through page, and how you set it up and how to operate this drill through.